Guys, you should always strive to be a modern, sexy savage, a smooth kind of player. Now, I made the YouTube video version of this video. I made the YouTube portion of this video, but on the Patreon side, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Man, all you have to do today as a man is to be better than these bums walking out in the street. And when you got 40-year-old men wearing t-shirts, jeans, and Jordans, talking about they want to be treated like a man and get respect, dude, they're making your life easy. Imagine the kind of women, imagine the people that you're gonna be your competition, the women you're gonna be competing for. They're used to these damn Cro-Magnon men. And all you are doing is coming by, making sure your clothes fit and you have quality. Forget the labels, just make sure your stuff fit. But when you bring a woman around you or bring somebody back to your place and they see that you actually have some taste, some sense to actually make your place visually appealing and smell good, then I'm telling you, the work is done for you. If you're trying to make a good impression on your boss or your coworkers, the work is done. If you're trying to make a good impression on that little sexy senorita, work is done. And you don't have to break your bank and spend a lot of money. Now, I know you look at the book that says Tom Ford, yeah, but I'm your Godfather. Trust me. What I say about this little thing right here, this diffuser, one of the best tricks around, man. I swear to God, for a little bit of money, you get a lot of fragrance that lasts a long time. And you can switch them up, man. Easy, easy stuff. Now, you guys know I'm big on my candles. I know some of you guys aren't there yet, but just trust me. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond, man, and get those room sprays. These jokers are $6, man. Like I said, the downside about them is it dissipates, but you will season your home. You'll season the surfaces. It'll start to smell good. Room sprays and diffusers are great, especially for guys who are like in dorm rooms or in apartments. Because when you are living in those kind of spaces, other people's smells come through the vents and get in your place. That's what you're always fighting against. When you're in shared spaces, other people's shit messes your stuff up. That's why you gotta stay on top of it. Okay. Let me talk about I've talked about the other stuff on the video. If you don't know the video I'm talking about, go to the video on YouTube where I talked about all the little tchotchkes and this and that. But dude, these two right here, the glass vase with the rocks and the small vase with the rocks. You can put up rocks, you can put in pebbles, you can put in marbles, you can put in anything, man. You can change them up with the season. You can throw candy in if you want to. I used to do this at my place in Dallas. When I would have a party, I would fill it up with little fragrance testers. And people would just come get them. Did you see the video I did on Bond where it looks like each one of them, those little bonds, they call them bonbons. They look like candy. Bottom line is, now that's only for when I had like a party or something. But guys, jars with rocks, simple, classic, masculine. And here's another thing. You can actually pour fragrance oil into these things at the bottom and it'll work its way up through the rocks. As much as I love fresh flowers, I know a lot of you guys, you don't know nothing about keeping no flower alive, you'll kill it. So yeah, I would tell you to go get little things called little succulents. Any kind of plant, like a cactus, something that doesn't require a lot to keep it alive. And that tends to be green plants. Those need to go in your bathroom. But in your front room, yeah, man, those little artificial gladiolas, great. Because I'll tell you, I used to love keeping fresh in my home, but these are much better. Here's the thing, at the end of the day, people treat you like you treat yourself. And even if you have a cool spot on the right side of town, but it's empty, go back to the movie Boiler Room, where you got all these guys making millions of dollars and they bought all these homes and no furniture, no nothing. You don't need a bunch of furniture, but it does need to have your stamp on it. I love to keep my space simple. Black, white, gray, very clean, antiseptic. I like silver over gold. Now, of course, I'm sitting in an office kind of set, but what is the color themes for your house? This is stuff you got to think of, because most guys, man, by age 30, you would have been married years ago. 50 years ago, you'd have been married by this time with a couple of kids. Your wife would have taken care of this. You don't need to be looking like you're still in your mama's house playing Madden or NBA 2K. You need to carry yourself like a man. And a man, you can define a man by his space. You need to get a comfortable chair that you sit in. Guys, so much about you is said by your space. That's why my business is called Life and Style by Kevin Samuels. It's men's lifestyle. Everything you do, you need to make it yours. Don't just sit back and say, well, you know what? I'm a minimalist and it don't matter the way it looks. Yes, it does matter the way it looks. It does. You gotta start thinking more about the way it looks to other people, about presentation. Why is McDonald's the most popular fast food restaurant in the world? Because the way it looks, it's standardized. They don't have the best food, they got the best presentation, the best marketing. Then that gets the resources, that gets the result. See, one thing a lot of you younger guys have been lied to. You've been told, get on your work, get on your purpose, worry about the substance, don't worry about the flash. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. I'm here to tell you it's bullshit. Because the best product doesn't win. It's the product that's best marketed and sold. This is marketing. Image is marketing. Take care of yourself, take care of your space, take care of your environment, and learn to like it. See, I like doing shit like this because it's playerific. I enjoy this shit. It's not a hassle, it's not a burden. Because I like doing it, it does something for me, and then I also get the benefit. If somebody can get you off and tell you don't do it, don't worry about it, and they're putting you behind in the race. I'm telling you, learn to like it. You don't have to live it like I do, but you need to at least have it to where it's going to get you the outcomes and the results that you want out of this life. Peace.